Hey guys, what's up? It's True PC King here. This is the Stanley Parable, and it's $14.99. I did actually beat this game back in like 2017, so I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, it clearly reset.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't
I don't actually remember what happens in this game, to be
fair. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley
Cable
waited.
management, though.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
Hate
was
Mondays.
that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Dun dun dun.
Here it comes.
Okay. Okay. I think I just have to run through and look at things.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Dude, it's very blurry. Oops. Gotta shut off all the computers to save power. Oh, I'm on the desk. Input received. Am I supposed to press certain buttons? I don't know. It probably takes a few levels.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered
the door
on his left.
I remember you're supposed to go to the right, but I want to go to the left to see what happens. At least I think that's how I remember, right?
Yet there was not a single person here.
I guess I did go the right way.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Not
office,
cost efficient.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Papers to be what? Synergized? Tomorrow. Complete today's stuff. Actually bright. Oh. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bathroom. I think this is made in Source.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
He doesn't even have a computer.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known.
Can't play the piano?
Was the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have
Delay.
noticed.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He
Oh, is there a
stepped into the
bookcase
newly
there?
opened passageway.
Oh no. I was hoping I'd leave the elevator. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself. to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's weird that I can't jump.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I guess I'll go through. Pretty sure the other way just loops anyway.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Jeez.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I really don't remember this game, actually. What even are those?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature revealed.
What number was
Each
that?
one
Wasn't I
of
like
an employee
4
in the
something?
building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Wish I could zoom in.
Meant nothing.
I guess I have to walk this way.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
This is cool,
been
though.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life.
I think I
in
beat the game in
someone
like an
else's
hour and a half,
control?
too.
Never. It was
Which isn't-
unthinkable, wasn't it?
Which is pretty good.
Was it even possible?
And I think I bought it
Had he
on sale,
truly
too.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And
I think I
as
have
the
to go up
cold
there.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Dun dun dun. Oh, maybe I have to go there. Oh, wait, do I have to press the buttons in order? Maybe. I think that's 3. Maybe not. That's 5. That's... Is that 3? No, that's 4. Where's 3? There it is. Gotta go fast. Is the game mad at me? Did I not press them in the right order? Oops. Or am I supposed to try like these combinations? But there's no 0. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it right. I think this is where the game loops. Awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you
Dun,
enslaved
dun,
all
dun.
these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley. Well, I
The game
hope
actually let
whatever
me
I
out.
Really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm
Nice.
afraid
Ooh,
you don't
red
have
button.
nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
I can't press it.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the
Dun,
event
dun,
this machine
dun.
is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say,
2 minutes.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine.
I erased
set
them.
you free.
Dun, dun, dun.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Oh.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
I have to press 1.
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure
do all of them have
whatever
that?
I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying
Or am I
this
looking
so
for a
much.
blue one?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
I didn't even
not?
notice that door.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
That's a 10.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running
Is one of these going to be the one?
button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? Did this video game...
Wait, did I actually guess the password right?
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler.
Yeah, there's 2 over here.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I will watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
There's no
It's a
button
tragedy.
that's number 2.
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you...
Oh, is it over here?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
stand
boom
here.
and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Uh-oh.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same.
I'm gonna go walk in this room.
All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Hurry up. Wonder if it's even possible to beat on the first loop. Either way, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!